Marcus, what would your best advice be for giving constructive feedback to your direct reports?
The big mistake that we make when we're trying to give constructive feedback oftentimes is either we don't say the thing or we're too direct with the thing. The whole key to any type of feedback in life is you first get the person's permission to receive the feedback from you.
Okay.
This is the part that most people miss. So if you've got, let's say, a manager that you want to give some feedback to, you go to that person, and let's say the person's name's Alex. Your name's Alex. I go to you, Alex, and I say, Alex, I would like to talk to you about some thoughts that I have with respect to feedback for you, but I wanted to do it at the right time in the right place. Would right now be the right time?
I love that.
And simply because I said, would right now be the right time, you are having to say yes, which also in this moment is essentially saying, lead me, be honest with me, tell me, it's permission. The gate is now opened to be more honest, right? That's the first key. The second key is you need to tell the person your intent up front. In other words, if I get your permission to give you feedback as my manager, second thing is that you tell the person, I'm giving this to you because I care about our relationship and I care about you. So the place where this is coming from, it's coming from a place of honesty and from the fact that I care that you and I have a strong relationship. And by saying that, once again, the person has to come back and say, yes.
Yes, it is.
And now all of a sudden you can give the feedback. Those are the two keys. We call both of those vanguards, which is getting in front of issues. These are mental exit doors that are like resistance that people walk out of. You see, whenever you're presenting something that someone might not agree with, the audience, the receiver, has these mental exit doors that they're ready to walk out of any second. In other words, if I come to you and I just start giving you direct feedback,
Right, you start firing it off.
boom, you're going to walk out some of those doors. And the way you're going to walk out some of those doors, you might say, I don't have time for this right now. Why are you telling me this right now? You might say, I don't agree with you at all. You haven't set the conditions the right way. And so the job of the great communicator, if you want to have great connection with those that you work with those in your life, you get in front of that by closing those doors. Just like if you don't feel like I'm coming from a place of honesty or love, you're not going to be as receptive. That's a door that you could walk out of in the middle of the conversation in your mind.
Totally.
I need to close that door by saying, I want you to know the place that I'm coming from right now is a place of love because I want us to have a great relationship. Who's not going to respect that?
And that's the key, is it's coming from a place of love. The way you positioned the question originally, it felt very respectful. It was like, hey, I'm trying to be respectful of your time. I'm using these vanguards because I want to make sure I'm setting this conversation up and setting the conditions to have a proper conversation and not open up these exit doors or throw you off your game or have you in a space where you're not ready to have a real, honest conversation.
That's right.
Wow, very cool.